Why? Why you always telling them lies? Why you always telling them lies? Why you always telling them lies?
What's up, guys? The James DTV here. So, I hope you like the new intro. That is the logo thing with the Apple logo and everything. That's gonna be my new channel logo. So you're probably gonna see that now on instead of the picture of me, it's gonna have that on there. So, anyway, today's video, kind of wanted to get into it. So, shoot, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we're gonna look at all my electronics and everything that I own. Well, most of them anyway. But we're going to look at like just about all of them. So, first off, because most of this, the stuff that, like the phones and everything, will be filmed on my iPad, we'll just get that out of the way first. I've got my iPad 2 Wi-Fi model. It's a black one. Also, my keyboard case for it. Yes, I drew the Hidden Leaf Village symbol and screwed up on it. So that's the first one. Of course, we had to get that one out of the way. Now, let's get into it. Okay, so the first one we're going to show off is the S7 Edge. Yes, well, there's no logic board in it. This is just the housing. I'm going to do a video where I take this to Walmart and try and sell it at the Eco ATM to see how much it'll give me. If it'll even give me anything at all. Probably not going to, but it's worth a shot. So, then, next on it is the S7 Edge. It's in this box. Technically, it's not the whole phone. It's the freaking logic board. I have it in there. I have the home button and the antenna wires saved in there. But yeah, those ones I just wanted to get out of the way. Now we'll move on to the actual serious ones. Also all my accessories and everything related to my technology and everything. So, my fake Apple Watch bands and then the bands that I bought for it. So you can tell they look just like the Apple ones, and then of course the case. These all go to my fake Apple Watch. Those are the accessories for it. Now the white bands, the large size ones, are the original bands it came with, which I did a cruddy job trying to repair them because the top piece I lost the little clip-on part for it. So I ended up having to improvise and use one out of those Walmart bands that I bought that sucked because they broke. The top one broke, so I just took the piece out of the bottom one and put it in there. It didn't really work, but well, it somewhat worked. And then, of course, the charging dock that I bought at Dollar Tree. This is made for the original Apple Watch, and I had to use this tape to hold on the top because it wouldn't fit the in the hole. So then also I had to put tape on here because the cable's too thin on it. So still got it's still significantly longer than I thought it would be. Yeah, so that's that stuff. Oh, and then also accessory for my iPad, the 30-pin cable. That's what I use for charging and syncing stuff. Now let's look at the watch itself. So yeah, it's a fake Apple Watch. It's a pretty good one. It is a good one-to-one, almost one-to-one replica. I always use Numerals Duo. But yeah, sensor size is smaller than it's supposed to be. It's missing the buttons for the bands. This button down here is a fake. It's literally just an engraving around it. And then the cutout for the mic is not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be over here in between these two buttons. The crown does not control anything in the menu. Watch, I'm turning it. It doesn't control it, but other than that, it's still a pretty good clone. I need new adhesive for this because when I first got this, I actually did a water test at a river and I screwed it up, so I had to open up the screen to get it out. And then the speaker position is wrong. These are supposed to be in more, and they're supposed to be shorter. Now, of course, there's only one actual speaker, and that's up here. That's in the top half, the left half of the left piece. Then this part, these parts I just filled in. Yeah, there's no little clip thing for the band, but the sensor size is smaller, and it says Watch Series 4, so it's pretty cool. It's a 44mm. All Apple Watch accessories work on it. Now, my AirPods, pretty good ones. These are second generation, not first. It just comes with the old case. I got the cheaper model. I got these back in June. Pretty good. Now, let's move on to my iPhone 5. Yeah, I've had this iPhone the longest. This is, out of all my devices I currently own, this is the one I've had the longest. The iPad is second longest. But, yeah, it's jailbroken, it's destroyed. These scratches were here. The damage down here used to be like very minimal, like right there. Then it got worse within time, and then up here, it's all scratched up on the back. This was a bad thing with slate black housings, was the stuff rubbed off. And this was before Apple actually introduced a separate piece for the Apple logo. They already had that on the iPad. They didn't have it on the iPhone yet. This was machine printed. And then, yeah, I shattered my freaking screen. Let me clear those out. Oh, whoops, I don't want a camera. Got dead pixels, the lines appearing on the screen. It is jailbroken. It's running iOS 10, but it looks more like a newer version because I did install an icon pack and I put dark mode on it. Yeah. And then we'll look at the accessory one of the accessories I have for it. So, my case. Of course, I should probably put the phone back in the case, but this case I got, it was originally supposed to be like $16 at a gas station. Got it for $6. Got it for like $10 less. This case, I swear, must have been there for a few years, because one look at the packaging when I had light, and the clear packaging was starting to yellow, and I was like, yep, this is old. Also, because the cutout, it didn't even say 5S or SE on it, it just said 5. And it had a cutout of an iPhone 5 in it that had iOS 6. I was like, yeah, that's got to be pretty old. And yeah, I tried drawing the Hidden Leaf Village symbol on it, but you can't really tell. And then back here, it covers up the cracks. There's like just one small one showing, and it looks like there's no damage to the phone. Of course, you flip it over, boom. So then one of the other accessories I use with this, I have two lightning cables, of course, but this is my favorite one to use. It is a black lightning to USB cable. This looks like the one that comes with Beats, which is what I think it is. It could be an OEM charger, just not an Apple one. It's a Beats one. I'm not 100% sure. But I do like the one that came with the Mac Pro. I mean, not the Mac Pro, but the iMac Pro, not the desktop / monitor. Well, the one that's like a desktop computer with the monitor and everything all in one piece. I'm not talking about the huge one that costs a ton of money, and then the wheels for it cost like an insane amount of money. I think they're like $700 for the wheels. It comes with, like, the white part on the cable is black, and it looked really cool. I wanted to try to find one. But yeah, that's one of the accessories I use. And then I do have my clock radio, which I'm not going to pull out because that's just going to be, like, pointless. Then my iPhone 6. Yeah, this is the boot loop one. It was a pretty nice phone. Yeah, it's nice, but not working. Oh, by the way, when this gets fixed is when I'm going to start making more uploads, because this is where I do the final look on the video. I download it to here, and I make the final look, and then send it off to my assistant, who uploads them, and boom. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then what I realized is that if you were to take an iPhone 6 or 6S, take off this top line on the antenna bands, and it's just like the ones that swoop, you got an iPhone 7 style antenna band. You take away this text down here, I think. Yeah, you get rid of just that text. You make this a little bolder. You make the camera lens a little bigger. And then, of course, you get rid of that one. And then you lower the flash and the microphone. You got an iPhone 7. But it would be a space gray, which they didn't do, unfortunately. But yeah, it is in the boot loop. Now I'll show you the accessories that I use for it. This iPhone case, this was for a 7, but I had to modify it to work on the 6. I can easily just pop it in here, which is where I'm gonna leave it at. And yeah, of course, no cutout for the headphone jack, which kind of sucks but I didn't look at the case too closely when I saw it at Goodwill. But yeah, I just cut it so then that way my camera lens wouldn't be kind of like covered. Luckily, it wasn't blocking the lens, but it was just kind of covering it, and I didn't like that because it kind of made it pop out a little on the front. So I just fixed that. Now there is another accessory. I just gotta go grab it. I use it for my iPhone, my iPad, and my iPhone. Well, both my iPhones, my iPad, and my AirPods, and sometimes even my watch. It's this Share a Watt. It's a smart warmer / portable charger. So I turn it on. This thing can get up to like I think 112 degrees. And it's pretty cool. Yeah, I haven't fully charged it at all. Yesterday I fully charged it, so I haven't used it. I only used it a little bit, but it's pretty good. So that's an accessory you use on all those devices. Now I do have another lightning cable that I do use with my other stuff. All my lightning connector devices, my AirPods and both my iPhones. I got this, the OEM Apple charger that came with my AirPods. That's the original Apple one. Now, what else do I have that I can show you? Dang, let me look at my drawers. I might have some stuff. And no, I don't mean drawers by underwear. I mean like the drawers in my desk. But yeah, this also charges a pair of my fake AirPods. It originally went to a pair of fake Powerbeats Pro. Let me grab the little, I don't know what material it is, but there's like a little case that it came with. I popped the whole system thing out of here because I also have a mouse, a Logitech wireless mouse. It's not Bluetooth, it's the one with the little USB chip, but I have that, and it'll go right in. It fits perfectly, watch. Put it in. It's connected to my computer, so I hope nothing happens. Yeah, it's moving, but, yeah, fits perfectly in there. So, that's why I use it for my mouse now. You can still buy these headphones. They're on eBay, they're on Amazon, I think. But yeah, that's about it for all my technology stuff. Now, let's get back to the main video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.
Pepsi Cola, I don't know ya. Jimmy Neutron, check out my new Pepsi Cola, I don't know ya.